Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play World of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck for the Genesis and Mega Drive as Donald. In the third level, which took place in the last video, we spent a lot of time underwater as well as above it. I do have to admit, I really like the Donald-specific sections in this game. And something tells me we'll be seeing some pretty cool stuff that really differentiates Donald's journeys from Mickey's. So let's try to get through here and not get horribly maimed. There was a moving ink stamp enemy there. Thankfully he takes one hit. And if you jump onto the tube of paint, paint spills out. The tube of paint will slow you down. Well, the paint itself will slow you down, but not by much. Now let's see here. If I walk into this... I still can't do it. Maybe I'm supposed to run, but I don't think that would work well either. Well, anyway. We need to, like, not get hit by these guys. These little protractors with pencil faces that try to dive at us. Apparently when they dive at you, they become very vulnerable. Which is useful. And I need you... Are you kidding me? That'll do it. Okay. And we want to watch out because there's going to be another fountain pen bird who's ready to dive at us when we get close to the extra life. When we get close to the extra try. And while you can jump over the jar, one, it's nice to see that Donald has an animation such as just like Mickey. And two, we can jump in here and get some pickups. The blocks that shake move back and forth. I'm going through this area on purpose to get some cards, make it a little easier to get some extra lives and some health. And once we go through here, we can't go through here again, which means we do have to take the door. You can jump over the opening of the jar and just go straight to this door. But I do recommend going through the sugar cube jar in case you need a little bit of health. I think my new trick will come in handy now. And once you press a button near the door, you'll go in and you'll warp. The measuring tape is moving back and forth here. We can use this opportunity to get ourselves some health. And thankfully, when you move left, when it moves left, you get yourself a little bit of a boost. Also, we do have to go through this door. This is the Donald-specific section of the library. Be sure to go all the way to the left and duck to avoid the rock, which looks like the word rock. There's a wolf. It looks like the word wolf. And by hitting switches, you can cause stuff to fall out. Don't worry about the... Whoa. Don't worry about the leaves, they don't hurt you. And the rabbits are friendly. Also, those are eagles. They swoop down on you. They look like the word eagle. I'm not even kidding. They look like the word that they are supposed to represent. And also, if you back up, you'll not get hit by that rock. Which is awesome. Do I have the feeling it might come back? No, it won't come back. You can duck under the eagles, or you can hit them with your magic. Or hit them with your regular attack. And if you hit this switch, what do we get? More health. It pays to hit the switches on the ground with your magic cape. And I forgot all about that rock. Well, the game sure showed me. And now we're making our way towards a little book castle. And if you jump right here on this switch, you'll lower the drawbridge. And you can move right on ahead. So far, this level has been pretty pleasant, not gonna lie. let's go ahead and go up here now that there's a staple where that's supposed to be. Does the little measuring tape does show back up, and you can get health if you need it again. Though you'll probably just get no net gain whatsoever if you're trying to go back for it like I did. And while we could go through... Actually, no, there's nothing here. There's no reason to go to the left. Let's just go through this door and end up over here. Take a bit of a slide, get some cards, get a piece of candy. There's another fountain pen woodpecker there. And we get to leap into this box of cookies. Once again, we are doing the whole Candyland thing that Castle of Illusion did on Genesis and Mega Drive. Right down to the candy-themed enemies and the Swedish fish planes. It pays to pay attention and look around while you're here, because you never know what you might find. I mean, you'll definitely find some health, you'll definitely find some cards. You'll definitely find trouble if you know where to look for it, too. And there's other enemies that will show up. Watch out near these bridge sections, because they will fall down once you put weight on them. There's a chocolate bar guard who throws candy canes at you. You can duck under those to avoid them, I think. And here is the wafer cookie enemy who just walks back and forth. Looks kind of like the grandfather clock from Beauty and the Beast, even though that was 2 years off. Does remind me of that, though. Which makes me think that the grandfather clock character, whose name I can't remember from Beauty and the Beast, seems to be modeled off of something else. Maybe it's just me? And, yeah, you want to watch out for these little leaves with the berries on them, because they don't hurt you, but they do twist you up and stun you for a brief amount of time, and almost did it. He has little wafer sticks for arms. I just now noticed that. And when you get close to this thing, turn around to take out the candy bar guard. You'll be glad you did. Anyway, let's make our way down. Inside this bag is invincibility, and I'm definitely going to use it, even though it's not all that useful here. We don't get to do the flying section that Mickey did as Donald, unfortunately. That was pretty neat. And let's jump through the gelatin, which thankfully doesn't kill us like in Castle of Illusion. And acts more as a way to get down to a lower level. There's some cake, which will give us some health back. There's another card. And there's nothing here, is there? Well, once we drop down here, we'll face the boss. And as you hit her, the orbs that she carries will change color. Eventually, she will drop down and shoot out some lightning next to her, both to the left and to the right. You can also hit her when she runs on the ground before jumping. And that's apparently how I finished her off. So just keep her in the middle. Just hit her when she's always in the middle. Don't be in the air all the time. Inside the chest, there's an ancient manuscript describing great magic. If you say Alakazam and then press any one of the buttons, you'll be able to command cards. Interesting. And once we beat this boss, we'll be back here. This door is where you need to go. Once you walk into it, you will enter the next area. But before you do that, jump over the door to the left, get some cards, and a piece of candy. And now we can go in here, where we will face the final level of the game. We are now in Wonderland. We get through here, we get through the Castle of Illusion. But that will have to wait until the next video. So join me next time for the finale of World of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck for the Genesis and Mega Drive as Donald. Until then, this is Prince Watercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!